Hello everyone and welcome back to our video series on tips and tricks for the digital SAT. My name is Jill and today I'm going to be leading you through a synthesis question from the verbal portion of the exam. So let's take a look at our question. First of all, I know that this is a synthesis question because I see this bulleted list of notes here. So what that tells me is the first thing I need to do is identify the student's goal. So over here it says, the student wants to describe unwoven light to an audience unfamiliar with Sioux Sunny Park. So there are two main components to this goal. First, the student wants to describe unwoven light. So I need to figure out what that is. And then two, the student is presenting this information to an audience unfamiliar with Sioux Sunny Park. So whenever I see that word unfamiliar in reference to the audience, that means I need to find some contextual info to explain who or what I'm talking about here beyond just a simple description. So now I'm going to look at my list of notes, and I can see over here that bullet point 1 provides context on Sioux Sunny Park. So that will help me introduce her to my audience. It says that she is a Korean American artist who uses light as her medium of expression. All right, and then the remainder of the bullet points describe unwoven light. So scanning them, I can see that it is a work of art from 2013 featuring a chain link fence with tiles that when light passes through them, colorful prisms formed. So we know that we want to describe unwoven light, so we're probably going to want to include especially this last bullet point because it kind of explains the purpose and how this piece of art works. All right, so next I'm going to look at my answer choices. Right off the bat, I can eliminate A and C because they actually don't introduce Sioux Sunny Park, which we know we need to do. B and D both introduce Sioux Sunny Park, but B doesn't actually describe unwoven light. It just says that it was created in 2013. Versus if we go to D, we can see that it actually does describe unwoven light using information from that fourth bullet point that we said was going to be relevant. And it introduces Sioux Sunny Park by explaining that she is a Korean American artist. So our correct answer here is going to be D. Great job, everyone, and make sure to like this video and subscribe for more tips and tricks.